I originally implemented Recruiter Insider as a tool to give me insights about how to get better in my recruitment processes. As a one-man show, you can probably imagine just how many tasks I have to do on a day-to-day basis, and sometimes I get blind spots. I don't have a team around me who can tell me where I'm failing, so I wanted to find something that could actually give me that insight and a glimpse into how I'm going. I looked at a lot of products on the market. I felt a lot of them would provide a review at the end of a placement, which is valuable, but I wanted to find something a little bit more granular, which would tell me how candidates feel right from the very first conversation I have with them, right till that final acceptance of offer and whatnot. So I don't think there's any other tool on the market that can give you such detail like Recruiter Insider. And it has been a tough pill to swallow sometimes to work out really where you're failing and where you're falling down. But, I've taken it on board, and I've got many examples where I've implemented new processes or new initiatives or tools or things that can, fundamentally, help the candidate experience, and on the platform seen the improvement with my scores and whatnot. So I couldn't, I can't say that there's a better product on the market for that reason. I think the main thing for me, it actually gives me a checklist of things I've got to do, rather than just keeping it in my head. I actually look at the Recruiter Insider, dashboard to see all of the areas I get scored on during the process. So, just to make sure that I'm ticking off the things that I need to do. And testimonials that I have on my website come from candidates who are really happy, in the process, and I think that just proves that there's value there. I've been able to evolve, how I go about it. If I think about when I started my business 6 years ago, I'm totally different now with how I run it. But I think it's having a framework like the Recruiter Insider platform. It's allowed me to do that, but also measure it. I think the hardest thing sometimes with processes is how do you measure them so that you can improve. But I think Recruiter Insider does it in a really clear and simple way. I think the biggest impact Recruiter Insider has had on my business, it's really allowed me to refine and evolve what I do. For me, I actually have implemented new things based off the data that I've got from Recruiter Insider, and the feedback I've gotten from candidates has been great. They've given me great testimonials. I've got a lot of referrals, and it's all because of the thoroughness of the process. And I put a lot of that down to Recruiter Insider. And, at the end of the day, it's all about what you do with data, but I certainly use it to make changes and evolve and move forward. So, the impact has been significant with Recruiter Insider for sure. What would I say to other agencies? Well, if you're competing with me, don't use it. No, but in all seriousness, I think I don't think there's another product on the market like this one with Recruiter Insider. I think that because it is so granular, it'll give you real data around where your consultants are doing well and where they're falling behind a little bit. And we're in such a fast-paced industry, and I think that sometimes you do have blind spots, and it will allow you to really have data to show consultants where they are falling down, but be able to then provide support systems around them to get better. I think probably another key one as well is that it's another value point that you can take to your clients. When you can show your clients data and give them an insight into the recruitment world and what we do, and actually help them get better at interviewing candidates as well, I think that's something that they see as really valuable. So, I just think that, again, like I said, there is no other product on the market like this. It's been built by recruiters who've been recruiters, so they understand the process, and I certainly have attributed Recruiter Insider to better numbers, but more importantly, happier candidates, happier clients, and I can I sleep better at night knowing I've done it. I've run a really thorough process, and it's because of that, that base framework and checklist sort of system that Recruiter Insider has that's helped me do that over time.